values at H.E.A.T, and kind of who we are. And I'm gonna jump right in. All right, can everybody see my screen? Yeah? Yeah, cool. Okay, so yes, we are the H.E.A.T is our acronym, so it stands for Health Education and Training. Very clever because our whole name is very long, so we had to shorten it somehow. So who we are, this is our mission statement, our value statement, and our values. So our mission statement is to improve the quality of health in the Gainesville community through health education and health promotion. That is where we offer our services, our classes and courses that we offer. Our vision statement is kind of the same as our mission. We value educating our community through helping each other grow while accomplishing our goals together as a team. Our values is actually our acronym broken down. So helping each other grow, oops, sorry guys, helping each other grow, educating our community, accomplishing our goals together as a team. That is actually what our acronym means. So it does mean our short title name, which is H.E.A.T, Health Education and Training Center of Gainesville, but it also means our values. So our values are there broken down. Who do we serve? So yes, we do serve the underserved population of Gainesville. We are a 501(c) nonprofit. We were founded August 20th, 2019 by me. If you guys hear something like barking, that's my dog. Mr. Biscuit is running. He's running around here. So sorry, guys. And there's a lightning storm in Jacksonville. I am located in Jacksonville. I moved from Gainesville about a year ago. So if you hear lightning, that's what it is. And if you hear barking, that's what it is. Sorry. So we provide charitable services, educational services to the underserved population, which include health education classes, seminars, exercise groups, workshops, and our educational newsletters. So our educational newsletters come out once a month. We are kind of required to do that. The IRS, the big guys, that is our requirement. We have to put out that educational newsletter once a month for our clientele. So every fourth day of the month, you will expect the newsletter from us. So we have that, and we had the one in August come out, which showed our clients the various classes that we do have for August, our yoga classes and our mindful eating classes that will happen here in a few. So yes, I'm gonna go next slide. And what are we founded on? So we're founded on community, health, education, and teamwork. These are the 4 principles that we're founded on. We are founded on supporting our community, inquiring health with all of the population, minority population, educating our community through the services that we do provide, and always having teamwork while doing it. That is what we are founded on. Our classes are focused on those 7 dimensions of health. So we offer those sexual health classes, community health, physical health, nutritional health, financial health, emotional health. So we offer a lot of services. Starting up in September, we will be adding more classes. Right now, we offer the services of our yoga classes and our nutritional health classes and our guided meditation that is on the weekends only. So we have those running simultaneously now, but come September, we will be adding more classes onto our plate, which is very, very fun. It's fun to create them. It's very fun to create. I like to create the classes and the content, not so much of the actual lawyers and all the fees that come with it, but the creative part is my favorite part. Another thing that we offer that is very unique about us is that we have guest speakers come every Thursday. They come and talk about the products that they offer to the Gainesville community, or they talk about the business services that they offer to the Gainesville community. What that looks like is it could be a nonprofit coming to talk to our clients online, or it can be a for-profit company coming to talk to our clientele about the services that they provide. So it's called Heat Thursdays, and that is the original class that we established last year, where we had guest speakers come in once every 2 weeks to talk about what services they provide their clients for. We actually have that still running. The first topic is today, which is holistic health, and holistic health as it pertains to the minority population. And then the next Heat Thursday will consist of our collaboration with, I believe, NAMI Gainesville. That is I believe it's a nonprofit, and we will be talking about mental health awareness with NAMI Gainesville. They're very known in the community for their endeavors and their services that they provide. So they will be coming online to talk September 3rd about the services that they offer around mental health. So if you guys know anyone that would like to talk about their products, like anything, it doesn't even have to be health oriented, which is funny, but it doesn't have to be health oriented. It could be anything, like if they want to talk about their makeup line, if they want to talk about their clothing line, anything that is geared toward holistic education, because that education piece is in there. We're here for education, but we're also here for health. So the education piece is what is geared towards our Heat Thursday, is actually getting the community oriented in the other services that are out there, the other products that are out there that they could actually help establish themselves with. So the next slide, we're going to talk about, sorry guys, we're flipping quick. Okay, so we're going to talk about the board of directors. So who are we? This is the lovely board of directors. So me, I'm the founder, executive director, Brianna Chesteen. I don't go by Brianna, I go by Bree. Not because I don't like my first name. I love my first name. It's just everybody calls me Bree. I don't really get Brianna. So Bree is fine with me, or Brianna, tomato. The director of wellness programs, Manashwi, she is actually in Alabama right now. She is finishing up, well, actually, she's in her second term. She told me to say this perfectly. She's not in her first term anymore. She's in her second term of being a doctor. So she's in her second term now in Alabama. She creates our programs, so she helps me create our programs, so what we're going to teach, when we're going to teach it. She also does a lot of the data, so all of the analytics that we have behind our website, our social media, our numbers for our emails, all of that gets funneled into a lovely Excel spreadsheet, and it gets sent to her. So she could run our statistics, so we could apply for grants, because the grant writers need to see that. Our trustees need to see that want to fund this program in this center. So that all of that data, that valuable data that we collect from our surveys, from our social media, from our login sheets, all of that data is valuable to us and is very valuable to Manaj because she gets to write about it. Another director that we do have is Jennifer Roca Donnelly. She just got added here, I want to say, 2 or 3 weeks ago. She is going to be over all of our social media endeavors. So all of our marketing, all of our ad campaigns, all of our shirts. So we do have lovely t-shirts, our Heat t-shirts. She's going to be over all of that, encompassing our social media aspect and our interns. So we are going to be getting interns either this fall semester or spring semester that will help schedule out our social media campaigns and flyer for us. So she's over our interns as well. So who am I? I don't know who I am. Let me tell you a little bit more about me. Who am I? So, like I said before, Brianna Chesteen. I'm from Ocala. I was born in Ocala, but I call Gainesville home. I've been in Gainesville, well, I was in Gainesville from the time I was like 17 to, I want to say, 24. And then I came back to Gainesville to get my master's degree in health education and behavior. So I have a master's degree in health education and behavior. I love health. I love learning about psychology and why people do the things they do. So I like that aspect of health. And I have a background in public health, infectious diseases. So my background is in HIV. I was the HIV tester many years ago, probably like 3 years ago. I went in the community of Gainesville as a volunteer, and I would test people for HIV. So I have that background in health education research. I have background in health education research. Right now I work here in Jacksonville at a hospital, and I do research for the Breast Cancer Center. So I do research for breast cancer, people living with breast cancer, the type 4 breast cancer, still stage 4, metastatic breast cancer. So my days are very stressful and long. So for me to actually create is a blessing, because I love to create content. I love to create courses. I love learning new things. I love meeting new people. That is why the center is here. So we are a nonprofit entity again. We are minority based. As you can tell, I am a minority. But we are minority based, and we cater more towards that minority population. So yeah, that's a little bit more about me. Now, a little bit more about Minaj. So I met Minaj in graduate school. She actually has a twin sister. So her twin sister, what is her name? Jayashwi. They are identical twins. I used to get them mixed up all the time, and I still do. But Minaj, I met her, I think I want to say 2016 in grad school. She was born in Alabama and raised in Florida. She graduated from UF Gainesville with her bachelor's in biology, and her master's is in the same thing, health education behavior. She's currently in medical school at Alabama College, osteopathic medicine in Dothan, Alabama. So she's always an hour behind us. So I always have to put Eastern time, because our instructors are not in Gainesville either. They're in Arizona, they're in Pennsylvania, they're in different types around the world. They're in different places around the world. So that's why you will see Eastern time on everything we post, because we are not in Gainesville. Only person in Gainesville is Miranda. Wave, Miranda. Hi. She's the only one in Gainesville. The rest of them are around the world. So she's excited to spread her enthusiasm in health education, health center. She does play classical Indian music. It is beautiful, I'm telling you. It looks like a harp or a guitar, but it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. She is a dancer, and her favorite sport is tennis. She is like a Serena. I'm telling you, the girl got skills. She enjoys spending her time traveling, hosting dinner parties for friends, and going on walks. Another thing about her, she's going to get me, but her samosas, guys. She has the best samosas you will ever eat in your life. So she has samosas. They're samosas, they're potato, they're like in a triangle, and they're fried, and they're so good. They got me through college, I'm telling you, but they're really good, so you should try them. They're fried potatoes. I like mine with potatoes, but she could put anything in there that you would like. So that's a little bit about Minaj. And then Jennifer here. Jennifer is loyalty, 15 years experience in marketing. So she has over 15 years experience in marketing. She's been with the Girl Scouts, Southeast Florida, and Toastmasters. She's inspired by her family. In her free time, she's enjoying arts and crafts, entertaining friends, and learning about mental and nutritional health. Another fun fact about Jennifer is she's actually moving. She's in transition from moving to Florida to Georgia. So she will be starting fully in her position in September. But for right now, she's transitioning to another state on us. So fun fact. So the classes that we offer, there's a lot of them, guys, so bear with me. So the classes that we offer, physical health in the physical health umbrella. We offer yoga, which is Hatha. We have Hatha yoga, vinyasa, We have basic yoga 101. We have restorative and gentle, and we're getting chair yoga in September. So we do offer all of these lovely yoga classes. If you have never taken yoga ever in your life, you will want to start with our yoga basics class. It's a one-on-one class, which is very basic. You're going to go into deep breathing. You're going to learn about your body, how your body moves with your breath, how you ebb and flow, let it go. So you will learn a lot about your body in that class and all of the neat things that your body can do in a basic yoga class. Another class that you can take if you are a beginner in yoga and this is your first class is our restorative and gentle class. This class is very good for your mind. So if you have problems with concentrating, if you have problems with focusing for too long of a period of time, you might want to take restorative gentle, and that's all on the floor. So you never leave from getting up off of the floor. You literally lay there and you practice yoga there on the floor, and you hold your poses for 2 to 5 minutes. So that is a really calming class. I could tell you for me, I love yoga. I love yoga. So you will see me in vinyasa class and you will see me in restorative, because those are my 2 classes that I like to take just to settle down and calm my mind. So vinyasa flow tends to be a little bit, you're going to move. You're going to move in that class. It tends to be a little bit more intermediate, would you say? Intermediate. So you're going to move more. You're going to not hold those poses longer than a minute, maybe a minute or 2, but you are going to move a little bit more in vinyasa and hatha classes, and as well as the chair yoga class. So the chair yoga class will be offered in September. We teach about 40 classes of yoga a month. So starting in September, we will be teaching 40 classes of yoga a month. I'm going to get into the prices for the yoga classes, but that is the only classes that we charge for. Those are the only classes that we will charge for. The rest of our classes are free. So our nutritional health class, which is guided by our instructor, Miranda here, Miranda Carver Martin. She is our health instructor, and she teaches our nutritional health class, which is called mindful eating. It's called the Me class. So that class, you get to learn about different things. So anywhere from container gardening to actually learning about your local farmers and what products they have that you can purchase. So you get to meet your farmers in that class. You get to meet different guest speakers in that class that is geared towards holistic health and eating. So one of the videos that we do have is the one that I like the most is our container gardening class. That episode is already on and up and running, so you can actually watch that class, and it's going to teach you about how to grow your own plants indoors. So how to grow your own food indoors. That class is going to teach you the start to finish of how to grow your own produce. So if you haven't already looked at that class, I would definitely tell you to go look at our mindful eating class. That content gets scheduled out once a week, and the actual live session for that class is on Fridays. So the last Friday of the month at 6:30 to 7:30, it's a live class that you get to ask your questions about the previous videos that are in that class, as well as the guest speakers that are in that class. Our first collaboration will be August 28th with Yoga Loca. They are a nonprofit. They are a nonprofit yoga center geared toward underserved population in Gainesville, and they will actually be leading a guided meditation session in that class. So that's August 28th that you could check that out. I very would advise you to check that out. All right. So our next classes that we offer is financial health. Those classes will start in October. So financial health, this is my favorite class. And because Everybody could use it. Everybody could use it in these times, COVID times. Let's be real. Financial health is something that we all need to learn right now. How to be frugal with our money, how to be frugal with our spending. That is exactly what this class is about. It's called Health is Wealth. It will be up and running in October. And in this class, you're going to learn how to be financially stable for yourself and your family. But you're going to learn also how to have financial freedom. What does that mean, Bree? What does financial freedom mean? It means not just working a 9 to 5 and just allowing you to make ends meet with that paycheck. It means finding other avenues of income, finding other avenues. Like you could still have your 9 to 5, but maybe you would like to do another business on the side, or maybe you would like to incorporate another way of providing for income indoors, like a yard sale every 2 weeks, or maybe you want to learn about retirement or trust funds or Forex, the foreign exchange market. So this shows you, these classes will show you how to, yes, be financially stable, but how to create other streams of income for yourself and your family, generational wealth. So that's what this class is focusing on. Another thing is it will be focusing on that stable aspect. So budgeting, how to budget your money, how to actually budget your own money with your own expenses, pay-ins and payouts. So what does that mean, Bree? Well, you will actually provide yourself with a breakdown of how much money you make a month or a year, and you get to actually manipulate your budget yourself. We are just going to give you the tools that you need, that education piece we're going to give you. But you yourself, you would say if you make $52,000 a year, you would write $52,000 on your budget spreadsheet, and we would go line by line with you to implement your own custom budget based on your pay-ins, so what you're receiving as income, and your payouts, your bills. So that is the financial health as well class. It's going to teach you how to be stable. It's also going to teach you how to manage your money, as well as it's going to teach you how to create different streams of income, which we all need right now. The next classes that we offer is sexual health. These classes will be taught by me and the Alachua County Health Department. This class will be on Thursday and Saturday. So Saturday sessions will be taught by me. Thursday session will be taught by the health department. We do have the health department coming in October to start their sessions. So they are going to be focusing more on the minority population as it pertains to STDs and HIV. I'm going to be talking about your overall sexual health. So the health department will be talking a little bit more about the services that they offer in the Alachua County areas. And I will be talking a little bit more about what is sexual health as it pertains to minorities. It's a very taboo topic. Not a lot of people talk about sexual health, but it's my favorite genre, so hence I will be teaching it. Another class that we offer are our meditation classes that happen on Saturdays from 11 to 12 p.m. These classes are a variety of classes. They will teach you how to meditate with music, without music, as well as reading meditation. I know it's weird, but we're going to try it. Where our instructor will actually read from a book that she is reading, or she would take recommendations on books that you guys would like to hear while you meditate. And she is going to read from that book while you guys are meditating. Very unique. So those classes are going to be a variety. They will start August 22nd, which is this Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And they will always be on Saturdays. They will always be on Saturday mornings, shall we say. Last class that we teach is spiritual health, is in the form of spiritual health. We will be adding Reiki healing classes to our list. So we are looking for a Reiki healer. That will be on Sundays. Sorry guys, it's the lightning. I'm here in Jacksonville. We have very bad lightning here. But we have Reiki healers that will probably teach our class on Sundays starting in October. So this is an October related class, as well as tarot reading. So tarot readings will be provided on Sundays, as well as anybody that is in the disciplines of any spirituality, religious. So Christianity and Catholic, they will be streaming their Bible study starting in October online on our services, for their services on our platform. So you can check that out in October. That will be under the spiritual health dimension. So those are the classes that we have this fall. Like I said before, it is going to be a lot of classes this fall, but more classes in the spring. So right now we have 40 classes of yoga. We have unlimited classes of mindful eating, and our meditation classes are streaming right now. The other three dimensions, which is our financial health, sexual health, and our spiritual health, will be up and running in October. So those classes will be October based. Our schedule. So here's our lovely schedule. Our instructors make their schedule. So these classes will always be the same, but our instructors that teach the class will not. So we offer a variety of vinyasa, hatha, restorative, yoga basics, our mindful eating, our H.E.A.T Thursdays, our meditation, and our sensational Saturdays. These are the classes that we're offering right now. So we do have a unique time. So a lot of people ask, why are you open, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at night? Because our target population, which is our underserved minority population, tends to be online the most between 5 to 9 p.m. Because they have more responsibilities, so they have more jobs. They tend to have bigger families that they need to support, so they're always in between the hours of 9 to 5 p.m. working. So we don't want to offer these services if our clientele is not online between 5 to 9 p.m. So hence our actual operating hours are 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you're always going to start off with a class probably that begins at 6, but all of our classes should end by 9 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern time. So who can take our classes? Our classes are open for everyone, even though we offer, our target populations in Gainesville. I pulled the statistics, and we have people from California, we have people from Brazil, people from Germany have seen us already. So we've had over 5,000 views on our Facebook in a week. We have had 500 views on our website in a week. So our clientele is online. We kind of shifted online from our classes that were actually scheduled at the library partnership and headquarters. We taught those classes last year at a physical location, but we started to see our clientele move online in December. So we just shifted everything December of last year to online, which I'm glad we did because COVID happened and no one wants to go in a building anymore. So we are actually lucky. We have been working on this project since January of this year to August of this year, just to give you guys a timeline. So we opened our doors August 20th of this week, August 17th, excuse me, of this week. But we have been working nonstop from January to now, just to provide these services online. So this is our schedule for this year. Well, should I say this semester? More classes to come. So a little bit more about those yoga classes, our passes. So how much are the yoga classes? So our yoga classes are anywhere from individual to a pass. We can't really say they're membership because we can't say membership. We're a nonprofit. So our classes are $8 individually. So individually, if you wanted to take a yoga basics class, it would be $8. If you want, that goes to say for all of the other classes as well. They're $8 individual. But if you want a package kind of deal, our passes, they're called passes. We have 3. So you can do the Yoga on the Go pass, which is 5 classes for $25 a month. So you get to choose any 5 classes that we offer at any time. So say if you wanted a yoga class at 6, you can do that at 6 and then do another one at 7:30. It depends on your schedule, but the $25 a month for any 5 classes out of the month that we teach. That's the Yoga on the Go. The Yoga Basics class is an unlimited pass, which it gives you access to all of our yoga classes that we teach for $50 a month. So you will have a limited yoga for $50 a month, which is pretty sweet. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had to cancel my yoga subscription because they wanted $79 a month for, not that many classes. So they had only 20 classes for $79 a month. So I said, no, I'm gonna cancel because they weren't offering that many classes. So you're really not gonna find a yoga deal like this. And you actually get to pick your own instructor. Like, no, you're probably not gonna find that. So the next pass that we offer is our Yoga Guru pass. That is for $240 a year. You get to get access to all of our yoga classes, all of them. We do have a waiver. So that little waiver that you signed when you first registered for this actual class is our waiver for all of our classes. That is our yoga waiver, but also for our physical activities, any type of class that you are in. But this waiver has to be signed in order for you to participate in the classes, which you all will sign once everybody registers. So when you register, it's free. We have free registration for all of our classes. And then you'll just choose which package you want, or if you want to do an individual drop-in session, $8, that's it. But these are our packages that we offer. These can be found on our website, which is heateducation.org, and you get to choose whatever classes you would like to take, which is really cool to me. I think the variety is really nice. So moving on to the topic for today. This is probably the most you'll ever hear me talk because I don't talk that much. I leave it to my other 2 directors or my instructors because I don't like to talk that much. So I'm gonna take a sip of water before I start. And you guys feel free to unmute and ask questions, like ask me stuff, because this is interactive. I don't want to talk all the time. So what does holistic health mean? Oh my goodness, what does that mean? So this is kind of the Webster dictionary definition. So what I found was that, holistic health, this is what the Webster people say, is a lifestyle change, non-invasive remedies, improving the flow of a person. I do like that word. I like the improving the flow thing. Oops, did I click off? I clicked off. Sorry, guys. Improving the flow of a person's life force, energy, along with capturing the body's own ability to heal itself. I like that definition, but ours is better. So our definition is capturing health by aligning the body, mind, soul, and spirit. This is what we're doing. We are aligning your body, mind, soul, and spirit in a holistic way. So yes, we are trying to heal your body. That is only one part of your health though. So if you have good health in your body, you're good. You're Gucci. You got good labs. You got a good clean bill of health. That is cool. But what about your mind? So what about your ways of thinking? Because if your ways of thinking are detrimental, then that would lower, that will lower your span of life. That will lower your good labs, your good bill of health. What about your soul? Is your soul right? Like Lauryn Hill said, you can't win if you ain't right within. I like Lauryn Hill, but you can't win if you ain't right within. Your soul. What is your soul saying? Are you going to a 9-to-5 and miserable at the 9-to-5 because your soul is not aligned with its destiny? Are you miserable at your home life? Do you want a better home life? Do you want a better financial health life? You really have to really write down your goals and your ability to kind of think what you're trying to do with your overall health. What are your health goals? When we say what are your health goals, because that's going to be one of the key topics in some of our classes, is what are your health goals? If you kind of tell us, oh, well, my health goal is just to lose 10 pounds, that's good. We'll get you there. Don't worry, those yoga classes will get you there. But if your if your health goal is just to lose weight, what about your mind goal? What is your mind goal? Is it to shift your perspective of thinking about where you are financially? Is it to shift your perspective of thinking about where you would like to be in the next 5 years? What is your soul goal? What is a soul goal? Well, let me break it down. What is your soul goal? So what are you drawn to the most? Besides, so you can look at it like this. If I didn't know you, what would you tell me about you? What are your characteristics about yourself? That is a soul. What are your characteristics? If I didn't know who you are, what could you tell me you are without telling me what you do for a living, if you're in school, as well as if you're in school, what you do for an actual career, and if you have children, if you have a wife, if you have a husband, those aspects, because that is it's a part of you, but it's not who you are. When we say health goals at a soul level, we want to know the who you are. I am loyal. I am funny. I am free. I am. That's where you get those I am affirmations. So that's what we're talking about when we say, what is your soul goal? I know it sounds weird. Bear with us. What is your soul goal? Because it's going to come up in a class. I promise you. Your soul goal. What is your spirit goal? What is your spirit goal? So in your spirit realm, I can never say that word, realm. I always want to say realm. In your spirit realm, whatever religion you practice, what does that look like to you? What is your goal there? Do you have a goal there? Because that is what holistic health means, is that having that holistic view on your body, mind, soul, and spirit. And yes, healing itself. So actually preparing yourself to heal along the way. That is why we do meditative sessions. That is why we do deep breathing. That is why we do yoga. And meditative settings don't have to be just sitting on the floor, kumbaya style, and being calm. Meditation can be sitting in your car for 5 minutes. If you know, you know. Sitting in your car for 5 minutes before you go to your job. That is meditative. I like to personally, for me, I like to drive around at nighttime and listen to, music. I like that. That's meditative to me, to actually drive around the city at night, listening to music, not classical music. I would call it classical because I was born in the 90s. I don't know anything about 70s and 80s. So my definition of classical is 70 and 80. It's probably not the right definition, but that is my definition of soothing music. So I like to do that. I like to walk around by water. I like to get in nature. So actually doing yoga in the park, you will find me at the park doing yoga 9 times out of 10. What about putting your foot in the grass? Are there any other things or ways that you guys like to meditate? I want to hear answers. Let me know. Yeah, you can unmute now. You can unmute now. Let me know. What are your meditative meditative ways. What are meditative ways that you like to practice being in that meditative state mentally? Go ahead.
Hello,
Yeah, I hear you.
this is Dakova. I enjoy parks. I enjoy walking and just observing nature. And so there are some walking trails um, in Gainesville, especially to the northwest
Hmm.
of town near Millhopper, just south of San Velasco Trail. And just walking in nature and hearing all the different sounds, it's soothing and it just helps me relax and enjoy. And a lot of times think about my childhood. I grew up in Gainesville, and there, Gainesville always to me represented trees because we have a lot of trees. Over the last couple of decades, we have a lot of building. Now we see a lot of building skyline, but we used to see trees in place of that. So I'm just used to that real natural element. And I always enjoy walking and through parks because it allows you to have a closer connection and insight to what's going on in the community. Like you could be on the main roadways and never realize the true nature of a community until you walk the paths and the trails. So that's what I love to do.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. I used to love to do that too in Gainesville. I remember walking in the woods. I walk in the woods. I forgot that trail name. I used to walk it every morning. I used to do 4 miles, 4 miles on Saturdays. I would walk that trail, Hawthorne Trail, that Hawthorne Trail. I would,
Okay.
I would walk that out there by the Depot Park, all the way out there. 4 miles there, 4 miles back, so total 8 miles every Saturday. I found that relaxing, except for the mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes used to be out.
Yeah.
But if you take some citronella and rub it on yourself, I was fine after a little bit of citronella and some lemon juice. But it was meditative. I used to love those parks in Gainesville. Here in Jacksonville, I have been going to the park a lot, but they don't have that much of that nature where those trees kind of enclose over the road, and you're not
Right.
that far into the trail. There's some good ones, but there's not that I don't know. I just feel comforted when I'm in that trail in Gainesville because I know it like the back of my hand. If a bear would chase me, it was chasing me, I would know where I was going. But here in Jacksonville, not so much. So yeah, I like that too. Those meditative walks is really good. That's cool. Miranda, did you have something? Oh, you're muted. Sorry.
There we go.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I've got 2 cats, and I find that like scratching them and petting them there's something kind of all engrossing about that and really like repetitive and soothing. So that's one of my favorite things. And sometimes they impose it upon me at times when I need for that to be the case. So
Yeah, yeah. I like that too. I like that idea of pet soothing. I have a dog, Mr. Biscuit. He's asleep now, guys. Thank God. He's really bad. He likes to run around and bark and eat things off the floor that just shouldn't be eaten. So yeah, actually pets are a form of meditation. They're soothing for therapy reasons. A lot of people have pets as companions. I know I have a pet. I don't think he was my companion to begin with, but now he is. So I can't go a day without like touching him, rubbing him, playing with him. He's like my best friend, literally. So yeah, thank you, Miranda. Anybody else got a comment?
I have something. Yes,
Go
I
ahead.
have something.
Yeah.
I like listening to the ocean. Any type of water sounds are soothing to me.
Yeah.
I found good channels on YouTube that put me to sleep, and it's nothing but the sound of the ocean and the waves, and you can just picture yourself out by the ocean or on the beach walking, but it's very calming and relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah. Ocean is really good. I'm a big ocean fan too. I live about 10 minutes away from the beach in Jacksonville, which is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. um, Sometimes I'll go off of work, and I probably will do that tomorrow since I get off early. Yeah. Um, but sometimes I get off of work and I'll ride towards the ocean, and it's just really pretty to watch it sunset. So it's really nice. It's very soothing. In the ocean, any type of water is actually healing. It's a healing aspect. So if you're going through anything like past trauma or any type of traumas that have occurred, the water is really good to heal the aspect of your soul health, your soul goal. So if you have a soul goal of healing, if the healing is your goal of healing your soul and your spirit, get over some water, get under some water, get in some water, pour water over your head. Or if you don't have an ocean, because Gainesville is very landlocked, so there's no ocean there. There's just alligators and lakes. So if you are landlocked, like you're in Ocala, Gainesville, that area, Levy County, and you don't have ocean, and you want to feel like water just falling on you, go outside when it's raining. I really highly recommend that, without an umbrella. Just go outside when it's pouring down, raining, and have that water fall over you, and picture yourself in a meditative state. And that is one way you can cleanse yourself very quickly. So for me,
Lightning.
well, yeah, not when it's lightning. When it's a rainstorm. When it's a rainstorm, do it. When it's lightning, don't. Don't do that. But if it's a rainstorm and it rains like cats and dogs here in Jacksonville, and it does like that in Gainesville too. If it's something like a healing goal that you have, you could just walk outside when it's pouring down, raining, and you could just have the water come over you and meditate like that. So those are really good ways of meditating. We have walking at the park. Make sure it's lit when you walk. Yeah, make sure the park lit. Usually in the mornings it's lit. Dusk is kind of suspect, but make sure the parks are lit. Parks are lit. Your cats and your animals, they are meditative objects. Please use them. That's why they're there. They're there as guidance for you. So yes, pets are, meditative, but they're also protective too. So they protect their owners. If you don't have a pet and you would like to get one, get one. I know Mr. Biscuit. I have a Shih Tzu. He's very expensive, but I only got him for $50. But these type of dogs are hypoallergenic, meaning that they don't shed. I have really bad allergies, so Mr. Biscuit is a good tool for me. But find a pet that you like. Don't go buying those crazy pets like snakes and stuff and say, oh, well, Bree told me buy a pet. Don't do that. Buy a pet that actually you like, not that you think you would like. Another thing is the ocean. Yeah, finding that mind, body balance and wellness. So these are really good ways of holistic health when it comes to the mind. What about the soul level and the spirit level? What are those goals with the soul level and the spirit level of holistic? Well, those you have to kind of break down on a personal level. And here at the H.E.A.T Center, we think that, having those goals set at that personal level first is what will make your journey here better. So we want to get you where you need to be, but we are here as tools for you. You got to use us. Literally, we want to be used. I know a lot of people will be like, what? We use you? Yes, use us. We're tools. We're references. We're services that we provide for free. But we encompass the body, mind, soul, and spirit in all of our classes. That's what holistic health means to us. So when you're in that yoga class, you're going to be in your body. You're going to be participating with your mind. Your soul and your spirit are going to be on fire. When you're in that health class, that financial health class, you're going to be there with your mind, but you're also going to be there with your body. And then you got to think about your personal goals on the soul and spirit level. So these are the things that we here we are aligning and we provide with our services. So another thing is our attitude and behavior modifications. So we can't just say we want to do something and not do it in the right attitude. So we want to be more weary of what we say, how we react to certain things in our environment, because our environment is always changing. It's not going to stay the same. So we are remotely online. We do foresee in the future getting a physical location on the east side of Gainesville. So if you guys know where Cone Park is, that's kind of where we would like to be. Cone Park is really, really on the outside skirts of Gainesville. So we are looking to be around that area to provide our services. We want to be a one-stop shop where everybody could just come in where they need to be and just have all those services there at once. But first, we need to find, where's that good location for our clients, that they could just walk to where we are, because there's a location, a transportation barrier in the east side of Gainesville. There's not a lot. There's only one bus that goes to Cone Park. Just picture yourself on a bus for 5 hours to get to one appointment. So yeah, no. What we're going to do is we're going to actually meet our clients where they need to be, which is in the east side of Gainesville. So that's where our foundation building will be. So yeah, that's a little bit about our holistic health, that definition of holistic health. But we're going to go to the next slide, and I believe the next slide is our hours of operation, which are remote. We are remote from 5 to 9 Eastern, 5 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. All of our classes, you will always see our classes online, because hence we are remote. And our classes will always be posted on our website. So if you scroll down to classes and courses on HEATeducation.com, that is where you can find all of our classes that we offer. So we do need volunteers. We have volunteers, but we always need more. We love volunteers. We are hiring a vice president. So these descriptions are on Indeed.com. So if you go on Indeed.com and type in Health Education and Training Center of Gainesville, you will find job descriptions for these lovely jobs. So we will start to unleash Monday morning of next week. But our vice president and our secretary job is already up there, as well as our yoga instructors. We always welcome more yoga instructors. We can never have enough of y'all. I know that we have 7 now, but hey, 14, 7. But yes, we have 7 yoga instructors, and we have a guided meditation instructor, and Miranda is our health instructor. But we are always looking for more volunteers. They get to make their own schedule, so all of our instructors are making their own schedule to fit their own needs. So we don't force you into a set schedule. No, I don't believe in that. I don't force anybody to do anything. I don't even force myself to do anything. So, but we put you in your own schedule. You give us the time, the days of the week that meet your schedule. And you get to teach your passion. So what does that mean, teach your passion, Bree? So say if you're the secretary, you will not be asked to do anything like the treasurer would do, like financial. You will be just the secretary. So you see where I'm coming from with this. We will give you those tools that you need for that position. We're also looking for a financial instructor, another backup to teach our Health is Wealth class. That starts in October, and we're looking for that Reiki healer that will teach their Reiki healing chakra aligning sessions on Sundays. So yeah, those are the positions that we have now that will be opening up Monday. I think Monday's the 24th. So we will unleash those to the public. We did have a lot of responses for our yoga classes. It was a hard cut. We had like 56 people 56 total, and then 30 people interview, and then 15. I had to make choices out of 15, but it was a lot. So we're doing the next round of interviews here for our October positions in October. So you guys be on the lookout to find these. You can find them on Indeed.com. We will be trying to instill something in our website that you could actually just go to this to these job postings too. So how can you donate to us? Yeah, so we are a nonprofit 501(c). What does that mean? It means we're tax exempt. I love those words. I like to say them a lot now. So we became tax exempt in April, meaning that we actually can write off taxes. So what does that mean, Brianna? So it means that if you donate to us, you'll actually get a receipt. We email you a receipt, or we mail you a receipt, and you could write that off on your taxes for next year. So we only been in business for 1 year. So our tax filing, our first tax filing will be January of next year. So 2021 is when we will be filing our taxes for that whole entire year from 2019 and 2020. So you guys can donate in monetary, so in kind, or you can actually donate supplies. So if you have supplies like printer paper, if you have supplies like pencils, paper, printers, computers, because you know mine is about to explode. I've had a computer for 12 years, so it's hanging on by a thread. But these donations go particularly to the center. Sorry, guys, I'm plug in right now. Looks like my computer is dying on me. I've been like all day. Got it. All right. So you guys can donate in the following ways. So Garnet sponsor, you can do one time or monthly. You can also donate as a Ruby sponsor, $50 one time monthly. With Ruby sponsor, you get listed on our website as a contributor to the H.E.A.T Center. The silver sponsor is $100, which is a H.E.A.T t-shirt. The one that I'm wearing, I don't think you guys see it. Got a logo here, and we got a big logo in the back that says Community Health Education and Teamwork, which is our values. We have the silver sponsor, which is your H.E.A.T t-shirt and your newsletter recognition. So you'll get newsletter recognition. Your name will be printed in our newsletter, which goes out to our listserv. So far, we have about 600 people on our listserv that get our newsletter in the Gainesville community. If you donate $500 and up, you will be a gold sponsor. So you'll get a H.E.A.T t-shirt, newsletter recognition, website recognition, email recognition, and you'll get your company logo. So your company logo will be on our shirt, on the back of our shirt. Your company logo will go there. So you will get all of those lovely things if you donate one time $500 and up, or monthly $500 and up. Other ways that you can donate to us is always to PayPal. We have PayPal, we have our Cash App, we have a GoFundMe. And these can, let me move this over there. All right. And these ways you can donate are through our website. So our website is heateducation.org. This is where you will go, and then you will click on donate button, and this will pop up. So you can donate directly to our website or through these avenues. Or if you don't have monetary or do not see donating monetary, we always accept other physical donations like your pen, paper, printer, computer, things like that, desk. Not so much a desk, we don't have physical location. I just thought about that. But we're gonna put the desk. So switch the desk. Don't do the desk. But anything other than that, that would be awesome. So let me go back. So we have a little tradition here at H.E.A.T. We always end on 3 quotes. So your only limit is your mind. For real, for real. Your only limit, for real. Your only limit is your mind. So just do it. Whatever you got going on, do it. Because your only limit is your mind. You're only second guessing yourself. Breathe. Before you even pick up the food to eat, take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, just to allow the body and mind to settle. So this goes back to our mindfulness aspect, to actually mindfully thinking about what you're eating, what you're going to partake in, So actually being mindful of your surroundings and your food that you eat. The last one is your life is your story. Write it well, edit often. So yes, you can always edit your life. You're not stuck. So if you always think like, oh, well, I'm stuck, no, you're not. Scratch that. You can always edit your own life. The way you can follow us is through our social media. So we have our website, heateducation.org. Our Instagram is heateducation.training. Our Facebook is health.education.and.training. I know that was long. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But the Facebook, they needed everything, so we had to give it to them. Snapchat is heat.education. So these are the ways that you guys can participate, like, share, subscribe, comment, bug us, or bug Minaj or Jennifer. But yes, this is the way you could get in contact with us. And I want to say thank you guys so much for just sticking with us for this whole year. It's been a long year. It's been a really long year. But thank you guys, and I will open it up for questions, concerns, and comments. I'm a little stuffy too, so sorry if I'm a little stuffy. But yes, question, comments, like, share, subscribe. What you guys got? If it's nothing, I'm going to end the session.